Hi guys, Debbie here with Wrestling in 60 Seconds. I'm here to bring you AEW All-In match card for July the 12th. Now we start with the pre-show that starts at, I believe, 1 o'clock. All-In starts at 3, and here are the matches and my predictions. AEW World Championship, Jon Moxley versus Hangman Adam Page in a Texas death match. Well, I think that in this match, it's going to be very chaotic. I think it's going to involve several people. And I wouldn't be surprised if Darby Allin doesn't come in and try to help Hangman Adam Page win. But I think Adam Page will win. AEW World's Championship, Toni Storm versus Mercedes Moné. It pains me to think this, but I really think that Mercedes is going to pull this off. Toni Storm is an excellent women's champion. I love her to death. Okay? But at some point in time, she will lose to someone. And I'm kind of thinking, right? What I'm kind of thinking is if Toni loses, Mercedes wins, and then they do a rematch in London. Okay? And then that's when Toni Storm could win back the title. We have the Unified Championship, Kenny Omega versus Okada. In this one, I love Okada. As a wrestler, him and Kenny Omega have had some of the best matches there ever could be in professional wrestling, and especially when they were both in New Japan. I think, though, Okada holding a title, he hasn't been representing. Like when you think of champions holding titles and how they represent, look at Swerve Strickland, look at Toni Storm, and how they represented the title. Now, could it be like a language barrier with him? I don't know. But I feel like, Kenny deserves to get a comeback. This could be his comeback. And I really think that Kenny Omega will win this. All right. On to the next match. We have the Casino Gauntlet match. Chris Statlander versus someone to be announced, which we now know is Athena. And others that they haven't mentioned. Anyway, I think Athena is going to win this. She's been an ROH champion. She has proved herself time and time and time again. She really needs to get a break in AEW. She deserves it, so I'm kind of thinking Athena will win. Swerve, Strickland, and Will Ospreay versus the Young Bucks. I think because of London coming up, that Swerve and Ospreay will win this match. We have the TNT Championship, Adam Cole versus Kyle Fletcher. Okay, this is kind of a no-brainer to me. I really think that Kyle Fletcher, as much as AEW has been pushing Kyle Fletcher over the last months, giving him singles, giving him tag team matches, giving him the exposure that he needed to show his abilities and skills in the ring, I think Adam Cole is going to lose to Kyle Fletcher. And then we have the AEW Tag Team Championship, the Hurt Syndicate versus Jet Speed versus the Panarchy. Well, I think it's no doubt. I think the Hurt Syndicate is going to win this. And what I think it will happen is Nick Wayne is going to blame Christian Cage for losing the match. And that's going to cause Nick Wayne to turn on Christian Cage. And then what will Mother Wayne do? Will she stay with Christian Cage, or will she go with her son Nick Wayne? I don't know. I'm looking for a lot of surprises at AEW All in Texas. I can't wait to see it on Saturday. And as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, subscribing, and until next time, bye for now.